Right, what we're going to do is we're just going to do an entry into the Paraguay River. We're just outside the Coast Guard shed here at the moment. We're on a nice little gradient. As we take off, we're just going to look up the road. You'll see my head look to the right, and you'll see my hands doing the brakes. So we just do a little test to ensure our brakes are working before we hit the gradient on the ramp. You'll see us, we'll go into the water and we'll start floating. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to exit the poles before bringing up the wheels, and during that time we're going to make sure we're well clear of the poles, because the current and the wind is going to move us at a rate of at least 2 knots, maybe up to 2.5 knots at the moment. And we've got 5 seconds where we don't have any propulsion and we just keep the wheels straight. This is all very workable, but it's something to be aware of when doing this. Now, for anybody going out on the Quadski, when you go into the water, get in the habit of pulling the brake. Now, of course, the brakes don't work on the water, but what it does is when you're doing your controls to bring your wheels up or deploy or retract, then your hand has to come off the throttle to touch the button that does the shift. Okay, so that's why the brake has to be on for that to happen. So we're going to get underway. Channel 6 for comms, and we're just going to do a ship to shore test. Quadski to Delta 2. Right, I'm just going to right, so we release the brake. The road is clear. Testing the brake. We exit. Right, we can see the brakes work. Down into the ramp. Nice gentle speed. So braking, go down the ramp to control the descent. We're now floating. With the current position, I could retract the wheels. I do have time, but we're just going to clear these poles. Already the current's starting to grab and shift. Just applying throttle to keep my position. Feel that's really starting to shift now. Right, clear of the poles in the river and the pontoon. Apply the brake, wheels straight ahead. And we're now in jet ski mode. Back into the current. Head north of the south pontoons. Give ourselves a good distance between the pontoon that's behind us there and the poles that we want to enter into. So we get our position right. Closest to me with the pole, apply the brake, wheels are straight,